Okay, let's move on to example 8. Example 8 is special, so you need to kind of highlight this one. This is something that some people get confused on, and so we'll take it slow here. So the first thing, let's read it, and then we'll talk about it. The rate at which Mr. Kelly is buying baseball cards per year is modeled by B of t, where t is measured in years. Okay, so wait a minute. It's giving me a rate as my first amount, my first function. My first function is a rate already. So it's like if I'm asked to, it's like the first derivative already. Okay, and then if I'm asked to take the derivative of this, b prime of t, it would be like the second derivative. And we would call that taking the rate of the rate. Okay, so let's look at A. It says interpret B of 3 equals 150 in the context of the problem. Okay, so we're just talking about the function, which is this one, the rate at which Mr. Kelly is buying cars per year modeled by B of t. So we have to mention rate because this is already a rate. So we would say, always start like this at t equals 3 years, right? And then we can say Mr. Kelly is buying cards. Buying cards at a rate of 150 cards per year. There. So notice we're talking about a rate, and he's buying them at 150 cards per year. That's what B of 3 equals 150 means. Now, this is the tricky part, sort of. They want us to interpret B prime of 4 equals 10 in the context of the problem. So now we're talking about taking the derivative of a rate, okay? And how you talk about this, like when you're saying what the context of the problem is, you're going to be talking about the rate first, and then you'll say the rate is increasing. See how you're saying it's increasing at a rate? So the rate is increasing at a rate. So let's see how this happens. Okay, we would say, start out with what you have. Let's start the time, right? At t equals 4 years, the rate at which Mr. Kelly is buying cards is, and it's positive 10, so let's say is increasing at a rate, of 10 cards per year, and then it's per year. Okay, or you can say cards year squared. A lot of times, though, it's per year. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can definitely have years squared. Okay, but it kind of makes more sense to say per year. Maybe to you. It does to me. All right, let's look at what we did. First, we talked about the time, and then we talked about what we had. Okay, this is the part where we talk about what we have. And what we have is a rate. So the rate at which Mr. Kelly is buying cards is. And then we put the word increasing or decreasing. In this case, it's positive, so it's increasing at a rate of. And then what the rate is with the units. So if you look, we're taking the rate is increasing. The rate is increasing at a rate. Okay, so I hope that helps you understand. Now, your homework is going to be just a lot of this interpreting things, and I don't think you'll have any problem with it. So, okay, that ends this video.